Nickolaus, well, you've been speaking to officials of the Independent Electoral Commission. You've been speaking to the various political parties' agents. You've been speaking to the observers. How is everybody feeling hours before we go to the election?
Bullish and quietly confident are the words that I'd use to describe how analysts, IEC officials, party agents, and of course also the people that are involved in the nitty-gritty electoral process here at the Results Operations Centre in Pretoria, the IEC headquarters for the duration of this election as we wait for results on Saturday. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's all about tomorrow. Those polls open up at 7 a.m. and the IEC is confident that it will be a successful poll. It's made an appeal to all South Africans that have decided not to take part in the poll to not prevent any South Africans wishing to make their mark tomorrow from doing so. And they've also invoked the Constitution in their appeal to protesting communities to allow the vote to go off unaffected in the places where they may be voicing their discontent. The fact of the matter is, they said, IEC officials, and I'm talking specifically about the Chief Electoral Officer, Simon Mabulo, there is a right to protest, but there is also a right to vote. And tomorrow is about the voters, and he appealed to community leaders leading protests in places like Vuwane, elsewhere in flashpoints across provinces like the Northwest and KwaZulu-Natal, to allow the electoral process to proceed unhindered. Numbers-wise, 2 SAPS police officials will be deployed to every single voting station that will be open tomorrow for the duration of the vote. Over 22,000 of those voting stations are going to be active. And apart from that, and there'll be a total of over 50,000 SAPS personnel that have been deployed specifically for that reason, to keep law and order for the duration of this election. So, from where I'm standing, Voyo, it's not only all systems go, but the IEC is expecting a resounding success.
Well, that's why we're going to leave it for now. Nickolaus on the floor of the Independent Electoral Commission, the National Results Centre. I should be saying that, of course, is being run by the Independent Electoral Commission. And a little later on, here on the program, we will be speaking to the Chief Electoral Officer, the man who has the responsibility of running these elections.